The message of the foundation is that we have to save the youth in our community. We have to work hard to be positive role models, present them with positive role models so that the next generation of kids come on will have an understanding that they also have a responsibility to give back.
Most important thing is the self and well-being. Trying to get these kids in the classroom, getting them motivated, to get in the classroom and let them know it's not all about sports, especially to the athletes. It's about what you do outside of sports, and if you're not doing sports, be the best that you can be in the classroom or in life.
We have a lot of violence in this community, so our goal is to keep kids busy, keep them in sports, to keep them out of the violence.
What this camp says is that you're okay, that it's not just about football, it's about being a thinker, it's about being a leader, it's about being a builder.
I think the basic mission for BJ's Kids is to support Dayton area youth in developing life skills, self-esteem, and some of it is sports related, and being able to understand the value of the opportunity to participate in sports.
Well, today Brandon is hosting his 4th football camp. Last year we added on the youth camp for 7 to 13-year-olds, and today is the day for the youth camp. Tomorrow we'll have the 7-on-7 tournament. We have about 7 to 8 stations for drills for kids to run through from offensive, offense and defense side. And then Brandon has people from different colleges and from different NFL teams coming out to support him.
Oh, today was, you saw the 7-year-old, actually we had some 5 and 6-year-olds kind of snuck in here, but it went from 5 to 13 years old. We did some stations, and we ran around some drills and did some receiver drills. Just kind of took them through every position there was, because a lot of kids don't get a chance to do every position. They just do that one position or their favorite position. So we just wanted to take them throughout the whole game of football in one day, and then they had a good time. They had a ball.
He comes out every year. He works with the kids. It's the 4th annual, and this is my 2nd time coming. And last year when he originally told me about it, I thought it was a good thing to do, since I didn't have my own camp or anything like that. And I'm working on mine right now, but I like what he does here, so regardless, when mine kicks off, I'll still be back every year.
He was always a rambunctious little boy. He was all boy. Always did, running, jumping, throwing things, jumping off of things. Tried soccer, and somebody said, "Oh, let him play football. He might like it," and he loved it because he could run, he could hit things, he could roll all over the ground. That was perfect for him.
One thing I love about Brandon, first of all, is he understands that determination plus discipline equals success. And Brandon wants our young people to be successful, not successful. Right? He really has the passion to make a difference in these young people's lives. And then he has a great father. His father is on the grind, simply meaning that his father does this type of work. And I think that he's implemented some of this stuff in Brandon's lifestyle. So Brandon really authentically, genuinely cares about young people.
Brandon is awesome. I first met Brandon probably about 2 years ago, actually, when I first started working for the foundation. And, I just adore him. I think he's very committed and passionate to youth. One of the things that he said is that as he grew up, he watched other professional players, and he said, if I ever made it, I wanted to give back to the community that helped me get to where I am today, and he stuck to that commitment.
I've coached Brandon back when he was a freshman and sophomore in high school, and our relationship has continued. I feel like I instilled a work ethic in him to try to be the best.
I've talked to him several times about what his post-NFL career should look like, and I personally believe that Brandon would be an excellent coach because he's good with kids. He enjoys what he does, and if you can enjoy what you do and you're good with kids and you know what you're talking about, this would be a great thing for him to build on as he moves forward and to still do this project.
I can say from someone close and personal to him that he's a good guy.
It makes you feel good as a parent to know that your hard work and your prayers and your effort has come to fruition and has benefited not only him but people around him. His friends benefit from the activities and the way kind of guy he is. So yeah, it makes me proud to see him and to watch him move around like this.
Football's great, sports is great, but education has to come first. You have to get your education. You have to work on, yourself as a person. The rest will come, but we always focus on taking care of yourself, getting your education. Sports comes after that.
I mean, the football camp is just one day throughout the year, but every day these kids are dealing with alcohol, drugs, they're dealing with violence, and so Shaq comes out and talks to them about there's other options. I think the other thing that, I really enjoyed about this camp is that so many of the players had an opportunity to talk to the kids about some of the challenges that they faced trying to get to the NFL, trying to get to college, stressing the importance of education, stressing the importance of being respectful, how to listen to adults when they're talking to you. You may not understand the message that they're giving you right now, but it'll sink in later on and it'll be a valuable resource to you. So I was really impressed with that, and I'm glad that he had people out who were also committed to our youth and who also felt that it was important to give them that message.
So I honestly believe that what this camp does is say, okay, you are a student athlete first. Don't let them replace, and this is what I see happening all the time, replace the football with your books.
What we try to put forth is that whatever you're involved in, you need to be diligent in those efforts to do so. We keep these positive images coming through. Education is of utmost importance. Oftentimes we don't even ask about the athletics. We want to know how you're doing in school. Then kids usually say, I'm doing good. Well, my question to them always is, and I've taught Brandon this, well, what does good look like? Because we have to strive for excellence no matter what it is that you're doing.
Yeah, they get it. Anytime you tell them, I love myself, I forgive myself, I respect myself, they get it. And then the most important of that message is to hug yourself. Because when you hug yourself, you believe in you. That simply says, I can do it. I know that I can do it. I am somebody. I am okay. And that's what the message is. Tell young people that you are okay. What you conceive, if you believe, you can achieve. You can do it too. And I think at this camp, Brandon allows us to really impart that knowledge in them that you're okay. You're okay. You don't have to go to drugs. You don't have to go to alcohol. You don't have to have low self-esteem. You don't have to be sexually active at a young age when you know nothing about what's going on, because you're okay. You're okay.
Well, the biggest thing that I hope the kids get is I hope that seeing Brandon and knowing that he came from this city, went through a lot of the same things that a lot of these kids have gone through, I hope they walk away viewing that they have the same opportunity to do what he's done, that it's more real to them, that you can accomplish whatever your goals are, not just to play in the NFL, but to do whatever it is in life that you can do. Here's another example of somebody from here who's made it, and you could do the same.
You hope they get a sense of who they are as a young child. You hope they get some skills that can take them to their various schools when they play their athletic sport. But the most important thing is I hope they get learning how to be a good person, learning how to be better at home, learning how to be better with their friends, and learning how to be a good student. Those are essential to this camp.
The way that the city of Dayton can help is to support Brandon. His heart is right, his mind is strong, and his spirit is willing. We need to support Brandon. And I understand the community. First, we need to see what you're gonna do. Well, he has proved that he cares about this community. So now we need to support him. And there's different ways to support him. We can support him with our time, we can support him with our money, we can support him with support letters, or we can just come to an event like this and talk to young people. Because one of the great things I like about this event, if you notice with the players and the coaches, we're doing one-on-ones. We're pulling guys to the side saying, now what you really gonna do? You can throw the football 100 yards, but can you think 200 yards? Because if I can throw it 100, I need to be able to think 200.
Come out and support, all the agencies, a lot of agencies here in the Dayton area that have a similar focus that we do. We just need all to come together put all of our resources together and, you know, put on a great event for the kids. And, you know, the more the merrier.
You know, of course, as a nonprofit organization, we're a charitable organization, so we're always looking for monetary support. We're a volunteer-based organization. We don't have any full-time paid staff, so we're always looking for volunteers. We're always looking for partnership opportunities. I think with the state of the economy, a lot of nonprofits are looking for collaboration opportunities. So, you know, anybody that's interested in doing something that supports our mission, they can definitely step up and help us do that.
I hope that we bring in some national speakers as well as the local speakers to talk to those kids about the positive things that can be done. Be inclusive of people who have other types of jobs that are viable. In education, teachers, engineers, doctors, and that kind of thing, so that we can have a day that maybe isn't even dedicated to sports, but is dedicated to the other part of living.
They can go to the website, www.bjkids91.org. We have different events every year. We have a skating event, you know, we have the camp and the 7-on-7. We have a meet and greet. And, you know, it's really gotten around word of mouth, you know, and this is all about just wanting to be involved and be a part of what we're doing.